Hello, this is Relly Jones for Craft and Conjury. Today I'm going to talk about some stuff that I found at the Dollar Tree. Since it's around spring, at least spring in the time of the recording, I actually found this little thing. They have fairy garden stuff. I'm planning on repainting this up, painting the flowers a different color and whatnot, but I really like, it's not really a playable piece. Like, you can't really play on it. Shadows are really bad. Yeah, you can't really play on the piece, but to give people a scope of where things are, it's always nice to have that handy. I'm not even talking about that, though. If you're interested in like a Feywild campaign, there's a bunch of flower seats and stuff that could be like for an elf domain, like King's Throne. You could paint up and do pretty good there. So if you're at a Dollar Tree, you know where a Dollar Tree is, close near one during spring, I definitely suggest going into a Dollar Tree just for their fairy garden stuff. Make yourself some Feywild terrain pieces, if you will. But I'm not talking about that. I found something cooler. I was looking through the teacher's aid section, and a couple months back, like I don't know, maybe even a year, there was this big craze in D&D, like custom stuff where they would make foam tiles. Like you'd get like an A, B, C, D, E, F children's foam tile set you could get from the Dollar Tree, and people would repaint them. They would repaint them and just use them as dungeon tiles, and then you can keep them in a little case, and it's nice and neat, and you're not afraid of them really getting scuffed up because they're just foam dungeon tiles. But today I found something I find even more interesting. I found foam dry erase blocks. Essentially, we just found our own custom dice we can make for anything. And I'm going to go test a few of these out. My first idea when I was thinking about these is weather dice. You can make some weather dice. Your party goes and has to rest up. We're halfway through the days of venturing. Oh, it's sunny. Or I also want to see if this stuff will stay rolled. It's raindrops. Oh, it's going to be partly rainy. You can become the weatherman for your D&D campaign. Let's scrub some few things. That's a really bad cloud. It's overcast. You can make the sun like heat exhaustion if it's the desert, and you can roll with those little bitty stats right there. Or if it's way too much sun, your drow have trouble. I mean, the drow have trouble probably in moonlight. You can throw in a lightning storm somewhere in there. Let's just say it's going to be an extra rainy day. Oh no, we filled it all out. Let's go ahead and try. And I would like to maybe like get your party involved, like your players. Okay, whose turn is it to roll the weather dice? And it rolled. Got lightning bolts. It's a thunderstorm. You can even make like thunder-based attacks go up. And there we're seeing some scuffing. Sunny. In the dark. There you go. Trying to just see how much wear and tear. Raindrops. Clouds. Now, if you have to only roll it once or twice a game, I mean, that's perfectly fine. You just rub it off. You're good to play again. Other options, I would think. Everyone likes to have dice when it comes to exactly where on the body it hits. So let's just go like right arm or left leg, or the head. You don't have to go online and buy some expensive dice to have exactly where. And then if someone hit, get this, if someone hit, oh man, you rolled the head, but where on the head did you hit? Do you end up losing your left eye? Or do you end up getting a bloody nose. Or busted lip, where you can just do a bunch of stuff with that. So you can use one dice to be, okay, where are you getting hit, and then get even more. Go get your arm, where your leg. Yeah, what happens if you rolled left leg, kneecap, and it was an arrow? That's a bad joke, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, the possibilities, really, of just having 2 random dice, and each dice is just a buck. And you get 3 colors with those, so you can have bloody, this. You can add, like, extra magic effects, maybe. Like, I'm not really full about that one, but yeah, you can have just random trinkets. You think about a trinket, and they throw into a box. Or what happens if you just do this? You go to a party and say you open a treasure chest. You hand the party over a dice. And say, write on it what you want. Within reason. But like trivial stuff. And they can write on it. Make sure everyone does it in secret. Then roll. And be like, who put the dead badger there? Get your party involved with it. Is what I would suggest the most. Or you could do it with what? Oh, I look over the next hill. What do I find? Oh, it's a swamp. Or a river. Like if your party goes off the reservation, you don't have to be really that shocked when you can just be like, well, I'll think of something. I'll think of something and put it on my dice. But yeah, I had to show you these. If you can find them, these foam dry erase blocks, I would highly suggest it, because this is something I want to incorporate into a game. Especially when I get my players' involvement in there. Or if you're really bad, you could be like, okay, pick a couple races, roll it up, and there's NPCs. Oh, I found a dwarf cleric walking the streets doing something, but yeah, that's something I just wanted to show off, these foam dice. It's pretty nifty. This was Relic Jones for another Craft and Conjury, mainly Conjury because I bought it from the store, but who cares? This was Relic Jones signing out. If you like this, like and subscribe. We definitely have more D&D content. Bye.